So temporary versus permanent goals. We've mostly talked about temporary goals so far. In other words, to-do list items, bucket list items, things you do and when they're done, you just check them off the list. Getting dressed, temporary goal. Having a cup of coffee, temporary goal. Even something such as lofty as a vacation is a temporary goal, because once you've achieved that temporary goal, it goes into the completed category. You've accumulated memories, good memories, hopefully. And those memories will be with you forever, but they do not require any maintenance. They do not require for you to look after it. It does not require any responsibility. Temporary goals are wonderful. Temporary goals are the things you do that are fun, that are quick, that are simple. Going out to a movie is a temporary goal. Having a nice dinner is a temporary goal. We want to fill our lives with temporary goals. Now, what happens is we unfortunately build permanent goals. Permanent goals are different. Permanent goals are things that when we achieve them, they are part of us. They're part of our life, and they do not go away very easily, and they require maintenance. For instance, a puppy. You get this cute little puppy. It's a wonderful goal to get a dog. A puppy is exciting, it's cute, it's adorable, but you know what? That puppy is going to grow up. It's going to need potty breaks, food, vet bills. Somebody's going to have to watch it. It has responsibilities attached to it. The same thing goes for a car. You get the car, it's exciting. Now you're worried about dinging the car. The tires, maintenance, gas, cleaning it. Your education is a permanent goal, requires upkeep. If you don't think marriage is a permanent goal, it's an entirely different situation, okay? Marriage is the ultimate permanent goal that requires a lot of maintenance and has a lot of responsibilities attached to it, and so is having kids. All these things add to your circle of permanent goals. The way I like to look at it is that little guy who's spinning plates, right? You've seen this, right? He'll put a plate on a stick and he'll spin that plate. Then he'll go to the next plate and he'll spin that plate. He'll do 10, 15, 20 plates in a row. All those are permanent goals. What happens if he doesn't go back and he's starting to re-spin those plates so they don't fall down? They fail, right? So what we're doing is we're constantly playing this game of how many permanent goals are we maintaining up in the air, or irons in the fire, whatever you want to look at it, that we can't afford to have break. Those permanent goals are limiting our ability to do anything in a temporary goal setting. It's very, very unfortunate. So if you look at this list here, you got temporary goals and you got permanent goals. I'm sure you can add to this list. On the permanent goals, I want you to notice that you probably have a lot of these. You probably have a car, you probably have a house, you probably have a dental office or a business, maybe even a property associated with that, maybe some rental property on top of that. You may have a dog or two, cats, probably are married, maybe you have some kids, country club memberships, you name it. Those are all things that you own, that you've achieved, that are still sticking with you. Okay? Those are all plates that you're spinning. On the other side are the temporary goals. These are the things that you do that come and go fairly quickly, things that you enjoy, things that you actually work for. So those would be as simple things as, running a marathon, going on a vacation, giving a lecture like this. Once it's done, I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's up in the ether. It's hopefully helping you guys out. Temporary goals are easier than permanent goals. Now, the more permanent goals we have, the less time we have to set and accomplish temporary goals. So that's a problem, right? We are working and working just to maintain our permanent goals. We're exhausted. We don't have time for vacations. We don't have time for hobbies. We don't have time to go out to the movies. We don't have time to go see our kids play soccer. We don't have time to go on date night with our wife because we're maintaining too many permanent goals with a profession which we stopped growing in, which now no longer is satisfying the need for growth as a human being in life. We're not playing a game. We're running in a rut. We're in Groundhog Day. So that is essentially the problem that we're looking at here. These things turn to chores then. Those permanent goals that you enjoyed so much at first, now no longer are fun and exciting. They're things you have to do. They're repetitive. They're chores. They're things you are maintaining because you have to. It is overwhelming. Most of us have been there, and there is a solution to this, and that's part of the things we're going to talk about in a little bit. But your anchor to maintain these goals is your dental practice and your profession.